Hey.
Do you want me to... You're sure about this? I mean, I don't mind. I can wipe those bad feelings away, just say the word. And I'll say mine.
I need to clear my head.
As long as you're sure.
Please.
It wasn't all that bad today. You've been through much worse.
Bullshit.
It's not going to work if you fight it. You're getting worked up over nothing. It's not a big deal. Everyone made it out. No need for more drama.
I know. You're right. I've missed this.
You should get some sleep now.
Do you think I made a mistake? Going back?
I don't know if we can ever really go back. If you're lucky, you won't need to. You found what you're looking for elsewhere.
I had this picture of liberty in my head, unchanged for 15 years, but things always change. Places, people, feelings. Trust is brittle and hard to rebuild, but we have to try.
I enjoyed meeting your family. Your mum's cool. She told me some stories. I have ammunition.
Oh, good.
No, I don't think it was a mistake. Your mum's safe. You reunited with your sister. Speaking of, what happened between the two of you? I'm picking up on a whole lot of complex emotions. And her willingness to talk to us so far has ranged from begrudging to non-existent. Less than non-existent when it comes to you.
It's complicated. She's angry with me, and I don't think she's being fair, but we can't seem to find common ground.
I hope you guys can sort it out before it's too late.
I was hoping things would be the way I'd left them. But that was foolish. It's been so long, and Rosa's gone. Of course it wouldn't be the same. And I was no better than the rest of them. I cannot accept change or see that Annie was trying to save liberty from itself.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I know how you feel. Part of me wants to go home, but I honestly don't even know where home is anymore.
When you say home, do you mean...
Hong Kong? Yeah. That's still the only place I could rightly call home, even though it's been 20 years. I know it'd be a mistake going back, but there are unresolved mum issues that I probably should resolve.
I can relate.
I know. And that's why your opinion matters to me.
You should go back.
To face she who must not be named?
The whole thing with Z is...
complicated?
More than that, it's history. The first half of our lives were so intertwined, and then they weren't. I don't know this version of her. She's a stranger with the heart and soul of my best friend. Oh, it's just weird, man.
So, you learned to know the new Ziggy?
Easier said than done. She won't let me in.
That sounds familiar.
Sorry about...
Not telling me you're a bona fide ghostbuster. I wouldn't have believed you. I have a reasonably level-headed view of the world, despite having gaslighting superpowers. But come on. That meme thing of yours is on an entirely different level of crazy. So no, don't apologize. I would have thought you were certifiable and broken up with you sooner.
wish we had music.
More of the K-pops?
I swear.
I like country music.
You what?
Hello?
Did you just say you like country music?
I did. I do.
Are you like a closet cowboy, Theo?
Found
Where's your
this
Stetson?
earlier
Your
today and
oversized
thought of
belt
you.
buckle?
Real
Your
coffee
snakeskin
beans?
boots?
This
No.
bag's worth
Nah,
its
you
weight in
laughed at
gold
me for
packs.
my
Are you
music
sure?
taste.
Take
How
it.
the tables have turned,
I don't need
sir.
I've been drinking that synthetic Pacifica stuff for so long. I can hardly remember what real coffee tastes like. Hard to come by with the climate changes. Soon as I find a grinder, I'll make us all a cup.
I'm ready to eat, Crow.
Eat what?
Admit that I was wrong. I put all of us in danger by coming out here. I should have...
No.
No?
This was the right thing to do. We saved your family.
That's what a crew does.
True. I understand now that you had to come here. To be able to move forward.
I was stuck in the past. I was stuck here, but now I'm ready to get back on the road.
Good. And also you got that thing you carry around,
The meme.
meme. I still don't understand what it does and how it works, but it feels important.
Like I told you all, the meme records echoes of the broadcast and lets me remix them into new vocals.
How does that even...
Don't ask me, Theo. I have no idea. When those migrants left me in Liberty, I already had the meme. No one knows where it came from. Others have tried using the meme, but it didn't do anything, so maybe I'm special, or maybe this thing was designed for just me. Whatever the reason, I think this could help me figure out how vocals work, and maybe learn to control them. To do more than cheap tricks and petty scams. This thing is why it was so hard to explain why we had to come here. You have to see it to understand or even believe that it exists. But coming home was mostly about Ziggy.
She doesn't seem very happy to be here. As for eating crow, I'm the one who'll be dining on Corvus tonight.
Appreciated, buddy. And let's just agree to share the bird dinner.
Nice job on the robot, Z. Gee, Zig. What do we call you?
What are you
Is
doing?
Ziggy your real name?
Trying
It's
to
my
give
name.
you something.
Don't. Where did you even get this? It's just... Go away.
Fair enough.
So what was your sister like when she was a
Hey,
child?
can we
I
talk?
guess this is just another one of your con games, huh? Do your friends even know what you do? Using your Vox to scam people out of pocket change, to lie and manipulate.
I'm not who you think I am. Do you think it was easy surviving on my own in Pacifica?
No. I'm sure you did what you had to do. And you're really good at hustling people.
You know what? I am. I've used my Vox to survive. I'm not going to apologize for that. I did what I had to. That's not what's happening here. This is different.
Whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. You're not gonna convince me to take part in whatever this is, okay? I'm only staying until I figured out a way to go back and help my real family.
It's like I told you. We're transporting a package to Nova Scotia.
What does that even mean? What package?
It's a tiny thing, but they're paying us a lot, and that's why I only trust myself to carry it.
Okay, well, you didn't answer my question.
Stick with us, and I'll tell you everything. But I can't... Until I know you're along for the ride,
Oh,
I
fuck
can't just...
off, please. So what was your sister like when she was a child? Sometimes she was a bully, but most of the time she was my big sister. We, were close.
Any good stories?
You know, I honestly, I don't know if I'm up for it today. It's been
A day. It's been a day. Right, Gnome?
a day, for sure. So you work with robots? Yeah, I put them back together. We couldn't afford buying working ones, so I took bits and pieces from different models and programmed them to help out.
That's impressive. And I think ours looks better than ever. And I can swear the driving is smoother too.
Did you give it a name?
No. Pax wouldn't like it. She's not fond of robots.
Why is that?
Well, Liberty was founded by anarcho-primitivists. Up until a couple of years ago, no robots were allowed inside. Mom, Rosa, was adamant about it. I mean, to her it was religion. But Annie was always more pragmatic. You know, so once we lost enough people, she didn't think we had much of a choice. So she asked me to build a robot army to help us out. But I also think it's because of the Vox. They don't work on machines. Well, I mean, yeah, you know that already. And Pax was never comfortable with that. Because she likes, you know, she likes being in control.
Done praying?
Back at it in the morning. God might forgive me for sleeping in. My mom wouldn't.
Speaking of today, I'm gonna be paying for it. Every muscle's aching.
Tell me about it. I'm jelly. But aside from the physical pain, how are you? Feeling, I mean, about all of that. Which is a lot. I mean, fuck's sake, we fought a giant justice mascot. That's fucked up.
I feel pretty fragile.
Who wouldn't? You return home after 16 years, everything's changed, and then justice sets it on fucking fire. I can't believe I was jealous. I can't even imagine what you're going through right now.
I guess the realization that you can't turn back the clock and expect everything to stay the same forever.
Girl, that's a painful lesson to learn. If I ever go home, what's that even gonna be like? You don't have to keep talking to me.
I know.
There are other people competing for your attention, like your sister.
I enjoy talking to you.
Cool. Yeah, me too. Are you guys gonna be okay? I mean, you know... Your sister, I'm talking about your sister.
Eventually, she's family. We'll figure it out.
I don't know, man. I used to think being family was enough, but then... All I'm saying is, don't take that for granted. Being family doesn't mean you don't need to do the work. People change, and blood's thinner than you think. Hey, on the bus, I heard your sister say something about finally getting the full story about why you left. I don't want to sound like a busybody, but is that something you want to talk about?
Zig and I were up to no good. This was, what, 2014? We were visiting another commune in Deer Falls, a couple of hours from here. We decided to steal some baseball gear, including the bat I used to break Justice's bones earlier. Yeah, go figure. Z was in the dugout. I was keeping watch. And then these kids spotted us. They were going to catch Z in the act, so I pushed them. Hard.
Oh, man.
I think there were broken bones. Of course, those kids ran scared. Told their parents. It was a whole thing. Rumors spread. People started talking. Rosa and Annie worried word would get to Justice, that Liberty would be raided. So, to protect me and everyone in camp, they sent me away. Middle of the night, across the border. Didn't get to say goodbye to anyone. Not even Ziggy. She didn't know. She never knew. They just told her I ran away, which is, I don't know, pretty messed up. But I get it. That was the story. They couldn't risk anyone learning the truth. I was the wayward deviant who deceived everyone and took off in the dead of night. And maybe that did save Liberty, my sister, everyone else. I hope so, because otherwise, a life lost. You know?
Jeez, that's awful, Pax. Sorry to hear you had to go through all that. I get why Z was so angry, if she believes you ran out on her, but I don't get why she's still angry. I mean, they sent you away. You didn't have a choice. She must see that, right? I do wish you told me sooner. Feels like something best friends should share. Anyway, I'm really glad you got to go home again, even if it wasn't what you expected. I feel better prepared for when, if I get to do the same. Let's call this a learning experience. We can't expect things to stay the same. People, places, relationships. And sometimes the way to deal with that is to put on a mask and pretend. I feel maybe that's the only way I'll ever get to see my family again.
How do you play this game again?
You say 2 truths and a lie, and then it's up to us to guess which is the lie.
That's it?
It's fun, and a good way of getting to know each other.
What's
By
on the
telling
menu?
lies.
I picked up plenty of supplies from our previous stop. Your mother said it was all right. They'd go to waste otherwise. I promised to put them to good use.
Where's that robot you brought with you?
On the bus, ma'am. It's non-functional, but I plan to repair it when I have time.
Why? What will you use it for? Like, a pet?
I don't know if it'll appreciate being called a pet. I felt bad for it. If I can bring it back to life...
You just mind this thing doesn't do something to sabotage the mission.
It's a cartography drone, ma'am. I don't think it's capable of sabotage.
By telling lies.
It's what all relationships are built on, Theo. A solid foundation of lies.
The game is mostly about the truths.
Okay, so... do I go first? Okay. My full name is Theodore. I was born in Mexico, and I ran away to join the circus when I was 10.
You're terrible at this game.
None of that is remotely interesting, Theo.
Your full name isn't Theodore.
Correct.
Wait, what?
The circus?
Fuck this game. We need all the facts.
It's no longer my turn. If you need to take a nap, don't worry. I'll keep first watch.
One, two, three, four. Information. Epidemic. The pollution. It's systemic. A global eclipse of reason. The great American flu. A plague for every season. Influence. Apocalypse. Mind intrusion. Mass confusion. Divided states of consciousness, an epidemic Armageddon, our great American lie, the latest bioweapon for the influence.
Is there a good story behind the missing eye, Ziggy?
Well, is there one behind your missing arm?
Touché. There's not.
I beg to differ.
I asked her first.
I don't know how it happened. It was before Liberty. I was just a toddler. Probably happened during the noise when I lost my birth parents.
Lots of bad stuff happened back then.
Where were you, Theo?
South of Mexico, near the coast, a place called Coppola. The signal didn't reach that far. We only heard about it on the news. house. It seemed so far away, especially to a kid. I don't think I understood the gravity of it all.
Most of us were too young to remember. How about you?
Hey, Winnemucca? We are the Dustborn! We're the freaks, we're the outcasts. We look just like you, we're nothing like you. Your past due. We will eclipse you. We're the aliens, we're the refugees. We walk among you, we're right behind you. Your time is past. Your time won't last. We're the Dustborn, this bug is airborne. We're the newborn, our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn, this bug is airborne. We're the newborn, our kind is newborn. We're the Dustborn. Thank you. We'll be here all night.
I'm trying to eat my lunch.
You've been avoiding me all day.
I've already said my piece. Maybe I just don't want to talk.
Sure, but I know you felt safe in Liberty, but there was no future there. Justice was gonna show up sooner or later.
Maybe. But now every community like it is in danger. Our whole way of life has been jeopardized. And for what? If we just kept our heads down and took care of our family, we could survive anything. Or I could have. If you hadn't.
That's unfair, sis.
I've lost my
I don't-
appetite.
When you have a moment, I'd like to talk about something.
Someone should wake Noam. They've been sleeping all morning.
There's nothing to look at. Might as well sleep through Nevada.
I'll be happy if I never see a desert again. Is Theo sleeping too?
I'm not sleeping.
Are you knitting?
How's it going?
The bus is operating as expected. The humidity is low and our visibility is high. It's going well.
With you, I mean. How are you doing?
I'm operating within expected parameters, although I'm detecting some abnormal data from one of my subroutines. I'm sure it's nothing. I can run a self-diagnosis if you wish.
Okay.
Self-diagnosis will be completed in 37 minutes. Can I assist you with anything?
I guess my sister managed to put Humpty Dumpty together again.
Pardon me. Oh, right, I am Humpty Dumpty. She did an excellent job. She's a very skilled mechanic.
How fast are you going?
As fast as this vehicle can go.
Just don't get caught speeding, okay?
My programming won't allow it. I recommend staying seated when we're in motion, in case I need to make a sudden stop.
Any luck with the self-diagnosis?
It'll be 36 minutes until it completes.
So, about this abnormal data.
It could be anything. It's probably related to my injury at our previous stop. My servos may need readjustments.
That won't interfere with you driving the bus.
Not at all, ma'am.
Can I continue?
Why did you bring that piece of junk?
That piece of junk has plenty of potential, as do we all.
Are you knitting? You knit?
Please don't touch.
Moving on. Are you knitting? You knit?
Do you have a problem with that?
Not at all. I'm actually impressed. Yo.
Deloxetine?
I love you, Mummy.
Sup?
Does the robot seem moody to you?
I really can't tell. I'm trying to find something to draw, but this landscape doesn't inspire great art. I can only draw a gnome's head so many times before it gets weird. And your sister doesn't like sitting still.
You're not working on your magnum opus?
My what?
Your comic book.
Graphic novel, and it's called Displaced, not Magnus Opium.
Magnum opus means masterpiece.
Oh, right, yeah. Not sure about masterpiece, more like masterpiece of shit, or maybe huge masterpiece.
You're too hard on yourself.
Never too hard. Speaking of hard things, I can't stop thinking about the battle we had with Justice. It's not like I didn't enjoy punching fascists in the face. It's a great pastime. But they're like the Postal Service. They're just gonna keep coming no matter what you do, and there's never an end to it. So what's the point? The only way to take Justice down is to do it from within. Anything else is just barking at postal trucks. Man, I wish I hadn't skipped breakfast, even though I'm so through with porridge. Aw, beef jerky would be the absolute shit right about now.
What about the pack of Strongmans I gave you?
Finished it. Back in Liberty. It was really good, and now I have regrets. Ugh, but I only have myself to blame.
Yes?
So, knitting.
Yes?
Cool. How's it going?
In general or with this knit?
Both.
Fine and dandy. What's going on, Pax?
Where's our next gig happening?
A town called Wells, Nevada, at the Desert Lodge Lounge.
If we play as well as we did yesterday, we're well on our way to fame and fortune.
We played well? I need to finish this knit. Maybe check in with the others, like your sister. It sounds like she isn't having the best time.
Are you planning on an all-knitter?
What?
You know, all-knitter. Like all-nighter, except with
Please,
the knitting.
go away.
See you later.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's not fair. I'm trying my best with Ziggy, and I'm getting tired of her stonewalling me. We have to resolve things. It's affecting everyone. And I'm worried about her, but I can't get through to her. I feel like she's just given up on everything, everyone. I don't know, kid. I'm almost starting to regret bringing her with us.
What do you want now? Are you just gonna hover?
How are you?
What?
I said, how
You
are
know how I am? Miserable. Angry. Exhausted.
Did you detect any problems with our robot driver when you fixed it up?
Why?
It just told me there was some abnormal code. Maybe due to the injuries it suffered the other day.
You're saying I did a bad job putting it back together? Because I can tell you right now, I didn't.
I didn't say that. I was only asking because...
Whatever's wrong with it, it's not on me, okay? What is it now?
You should eat something.
Okay, you're right, whatever. I'll eat something.
We chase the ghosts in the mean machine. And for me. This town's in a ghost town state. There are ghosts out walking late. We're all ghosts between time and reason, tracking echoes from another season.
I'm afraid we need to make an unscheduled stop. The vehicle is low on fuel. There is a standard energy station coming up on our right. Refueling will take about 10 minutes.
We should resupply while we're there. Maybe get something for dinner.
Dinner? From a service station?
Yes?
No, Theo, no.
I'll start refueling. It will take about 10 minutes. You should probably disembark.
The sun is not doing my vitiligo any favors.
We should look for sunscreen.
Or even better, stay out of the sun completely.
I can literally feel my skin melting.
I hope the station's open. It looks a bit
Awesome?
abandoned.
What the heck? Hey, that's all right, man!
Oh, this isn't good.
Oh, it's gonna stop, right? It's stopping? The robot's just playing with us? Any second now.
I don't think it's stopping, Sai.
Where's Gnome?
Shit!
They're on the bus.
Well, that's good, right? No one can just bring the bus back when they wake up, right? Right? Yeah? No? Shit!
I can't believe we're stuck here.
I swear I'll tear that goddamn thing apart when we catch up with the bus.
I don't understand. Luna reprogrammed it. Robots can't just ignore their programming. Perhaps someone installed malware when we were on that detour. That shouldn't be possible, though. Not without a direct connection. And the robot would have warned us.
Do not blame me for this, Theo. I was against that robot from the start.
Fair enough. It could be worse. I put a tracker on the bus. It tells us how far and which direction. But we won't catch up by walking. And the tracker has a limited range.
We should check the station out.
Lead the way.
We're never seeing that bus again. Why the hell did the robot hijack our bus? What does a robot need a bus for? And what's gonna happen to Gnome?
I don't think the machine's going to hurt them.
Maybe Gnome can bring the bus back when they wake up. Yeah, that's not happening.
Who are you calling?
Who do you think? I'm trying to get in touch with Mom, or anyone who knows what happened to them.
Did you manage to get in touch with anyone?
No one's picking up.
That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's not a good sign.
This is a real pickle we've found ourselves in.
I'm sorry, a pickle?
I knew I shouldn't have trusted the robot. We'll check inside. Coming?
I'll stay here, keep a lookout. Maybe the bus will turn around. Maybe I can hitch a ride back home.
We'll be inside if you're wondering.
What now?
Let's check out the store.
After you.
Welcome to Standard Energy, folks.
Another robot. Great.
I can't remember the last time I was inside a Standard Energy.
Is there a car we could rent or borrow around here?
Afraid not, ma'am. Unless you count the wreck in the garage, and that's run its last mile. The closest dealership is probably in Reno or New Jerusalem. And there are no buses around here, except for the one you arrived in, that is. This is the first time in 30 years I've seen a bus drop someone off here. I have to warn you, ma'am, there's unlikely to be another bus anytime soon.
Who's that on the poster?
Oh, well, that's my Betty, the love of my life. She's a swell gal. We came off the assembly line at the same time, and I knew as soon as I laid eyes on her, she was the one.
Okay. Everyone deserves love. So, is she?
Betty?
Right. Is Betty around?
Oh, no. She works at Betty's Diner. No Betty's ever worked at a Standard Energy service station.
Silly me. And this diner, is it close? You guys see each other on Sundays or something?
I haven't seen my Betty since, well, we shipped from the factory. I honestly don't know where she works. Alls I know is she works at a diner. And not just any diner, mind. A Betty's
Diner. Got it. Sad story being separated from the one you love.
It is. I wrote her a letter a few decades ago, but so far I haven't been able to send it. The only folks we see on a regular basis around here are riders, and the occasional Justice Patrol. Usually in that order.
Do you know if there's any taxis around or like ride-sharing services?
I'm afraid there are no taxis, ma'am. As for ride-sharing services...
Never mind.
But it's months since the authorities last showed up. Not much of interest going on out here in the desert.
What was that letter you were talking about? The one you wrote to Betty?
Did someone say Betty?
Oh, yes. Well, I've got it right here. It has a stamp, but no address, because I don't know where my Betty is. I wish I could be with her. Provide for her, make sure she's okay. But since I can't take care of her, at least I can write to her. Tell her I love her.
Oh, that might be the saddest thing I've ever heard. Look, Henry, give us that letter. If we find your Betty on the road... When we find your Betty, we'll give her the letter.
Much obliged, young lady. You're a real sweetheart.
Do you get a lot of bikers here?
We do. I don't mean to be unfriendly, but we could do with fewer of them. If they buy anything at all, it's just grain liquor. They light a fire in the parking lot to let others know there's a party going on. And then they just drink. Sometimes they steal stuff, if there's anything left to steal. And by the time justice shows up, if they show up, the riders are long gone. So, what are you folks doing here? I'm guessing you're not here to fuel up.
Are you able to call for a justice patrol?
There's an alarm that connects with their switchboard in Reno, but, well, I'm lucky if they show up at all. Last time, it took 3 days before they sent a car. And then the officers threatened to shut me off. They don't like to come out here into riders' territory.
How often do you see these bikers?
Pretty often, but they don't operate on a schedule. They show up, buy booze, and light a fire in the lot. I figure the fire is some sort of signal, because it usually doesn't take long for more to show. And then they party. For hours. They don't bother me much, but they scare away other customers. And when they're drunk, they'll often shoplift.
That wasn't a public bus, that was our tour bus. Our robot driver decided to do a runner.
Oh dear. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry a robot did that to you. There must be something very wrong with it.
You can say that again.
There must be something very wrong with it.
Okay, no.
Take your time. I've got all day.
So we're basically stuck here.
I'm afraid so, ma'am.
Thanks.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
I can't remember the last time I was inside a Standard Energy. This place brings back so... excuse me.
Ready to head out soon?
Anytime. Theo's wallet's on the bus, so we're not getting any souvenirs today.
We need to catch up with that bus, Pax.
I might have something. Let's regroup outside.
As I said. What do we do now?
We need to find a way to draw their attention.
Whose attention?
Horned riders.
What? Fuck that! Are you serious?
It might backfire. But I see where you're going with this.
This mural is pretty cool. Whoever made it knows their shit. Although, it looks...
This must be where the riders light their fires.
That's a fire hazard.
Gnome? Could you help me here?
Gnome?
Damn. I forgot.
It's all a
We made swings out of old truck tires like these back in Liberty. Sometimes the older kids would burn them. You could see the black smoke from miles away. Sai?
Yo.
I need your help with something. Can you carry this for me?
You know it. I can't see shit. I need guidance.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it? Pax.
Sai, just follow me.
What? Can't hear you. Did you say something?
Just follow my voice.
Following.
Marco,
Follow.
let's go.
Come in.
This way.
I'm not tired at all. Get it? Get it?
Just follow my voice.
Following.
Drop the tire in the fire pit.
Can do. You gonna help me? Oh, what was I saying? Can do. Ugh.
There's no car, but the robot attendant gave me an idea. This is biker gang territory, and this station is a gathering spot. Bikers mean bikes. Bikes mean...
A way out. Let me know what I can do.
Theo, unlock this door for me.
You think that's a good idea? Okay, I trust you. If you think this will help us get out of here.
We're being infiltrated.
This must be where the riders light their fires.
What do you think it's used for? Human sacrifice?
Let's light this up and catch us some riders.
I think you need an accelerant. It'll take a lot of heat to light up that tire.
Back in Liberty, some of the girls made their own moonshine. Talk about flammable.
Z! You kept the trucks in Liberty running. Can you help me figure out why this one doesn't start?
This belongs to someone. We can't just take it, okay? Well, what if they need it? What if they can't survive without it? Nope, I'm not helping you commit any more crimes, Pax.
Theo! You must know something that can help us get this car started.
Excuse me.
Software engineer, Pax. Software. You guys should know by now that I know nothing about cars.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I never know what you're thinking.
I'm thinking we need to draw attention to this place.
Whatever you need, just say the word.
Still getting a signal from the bus?
Growing faint, but yes, for now.
Welcome back. Welcome back. What can I do for you this time, ma'am?
Remind me what happens when the riders show up.
Same thing every time. They buy a few bottles of my cheapest grain alcohol and light a fire in the parking lot. Before long, more riders arrive, and then they party until they pass out. Do you have any more questions for me? I'm happy to answer them. I don't often get to exercise that programming.
A bottle of your finest cheap booze, please.
Absolutely. I'll just need to see your Just ID along with the correct change. We accept no higher than a $20 bill.
Hey, Henry? Could you check if you have any vanilla ice cream left?
We haven't had ice cream here since 1997, ma'am. Anything you need, just let me know.
About that picture.
Yes?
Can you talk about what it represents?
Well, ma'am, it represents the factory-mandated bond between Betty's and Henry's.
The tulips are
For
blooming.
me, personally,
Go!
it means more than that.
Okay.
It represents my Betty and the everlasting love between us. Please come again.
What are you doing?
Lighting the tire to draw the rider's attention.
You'll lose your eyebrows doing it like that. Give me the bottle. Pass me the rag, Theo.
What are you doing with that?
She's making a very special cocktail.
A very special... Oh, I get it. Cool.
If it is, I approve.
No, this is bad.
She did start a fire. That was the plan, wasn't it?
You're insane, Pax. I'm just stating that for the record. Pax has officially lost her mind.
I hear something.
Like, buzzing. Bees? Are there bees in the desert? I thought all bees were dead.
Not just bikes. Riders.
Fuck.
What do we do, Pax? Confront them or hide?
Hey, is it really a good idea to go face to face with these idiots? These bikers aren't the real enemy, are they? I mean, you know, let's not add insult to injury.
Whatever you guys choose to do, I've got your backs.
Check the fire pit. See... Hey, who are you? I know you. Alex, look! It's those psychos from the campsite.
You really hurt my feelings. And my head. I still have a pounding headache.
No one fucks with the pack and gets away with it.
Thought you'd seen the last of me? You're still on my turf. I owe you a knockout for last time.
So, I guess we're doing this?
Are these the guys we fought the other night?
Who can tell with the masks?
I recognize the moves.
That's probably the Horned Rider's playbook.
Playbook?
I think... I think these bikers fight better than the last bunch.
At the campsite, those guys were a cakewalk.
Also, they didn't have Molotovs.
Yeah, what's up with that? Throw one, suddenly everyone's up.
You started a trend. Bitch attack. Everyone.
Started a wildfire. That's
Hey boys, I like this heat. Eyes on me.
I don't mind, because it's a dry heat.
That's what I said earlier.
I was talking about the heat we're Shape up! So, I was talking about the heat we're bringing.
I don't follow. What do you mean?
The heat of our combat moves, you idiot.
I'm less happy with that. Also, don't call me an idiot.
Do you guys party here often?
What? Why do you ask? Why are you asking me questions?
Take that!
What? Why do you ask? Why are you asking me questions?
The Henry working here isn't happy about the mess you made.
Why? Why do you care? You don't own this station. If you do, I apologize.
I believe... Go away! I believe in cleaning up after yourself when you're a visitor.
Are you serious? You actually care that much about what you do with this station?
Let's get to those bikes before these idiots get back on their feet.
Let's get out of here. Whose bright idea was it to light that fire?
At least we got ourselves a ride out of there.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Anyone following us? Those riders aren't going anywhere.
In that case, why do I hear more bikes? Oh, shit! Riders!
Let's keep our cool.
Stop! Those are our bikes!
What did they say?
Who the fuck cares what they said, Ziggy?
Keep it steady, Z. I just found something. What? Cocktails that go boom.
Sure did.
Don't get cocky, okay? We still have a bus to find.
There it is.
Still in one piece. This is good.
But parked in a ditch and through a fence, which is less good.
Where's Gnome?
Hopefully still on the bus.
Let's be cautious. I don't think we have anything to fear from the robots, but...
We don't know that. You guys stay here. Let me take a look. Gnome? Where are you? Gnome? Gnome!
Oh, hey, I was just... I took a nap.
You okay?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be okay? What's going on? Are we stopping?
You slept through all of that?
All of what?
You better come outside.
So, let me get this straight. You lost the bus, torched a service station, fought a biker gang, made a daring escape, and now we're stuck here, in the middle of nowhere.
That about sums it up, yeah.
On the positive side, we found the bus.
The bus?
And also Gnome.
Sure. We can probably get the bus back on the road, but...
We'll drive. Hey, don't look at me! After driving that death trap today, I'm out. For good this time.
We need that robot.
I feel responsible. I should have realized something was happening. I should have woken up.
So, what do we do?
Not your fault, Gnome. It's that machine. We shouldn't have trusted it.
I say we locate the robot. It's either that or continue the journey on motorbikes.
I don't know what to do.
That's okay. Neither do I.
Well, someone needs to take charge.
While you guys figure that out, I'm staying right here.
I'll check the bus for damage.
I'll help. At least some of us will be doing something useful.
Man, I'm still sleepy.
You okay?
Yeah, sure. I'm just a bit lightheaded. I guess I haven't been sleeping well. I'm used to my very big, very soft bed. A bus seat's a poor substitute, even though I have the best seat.
Deloxetine?
Did you... Did you go through my stuff?
I wasn't snooping. The bottle was right there.
That still doesn't... Fine. I've been having headaches since the job. It's really not a big deal. I got the pills from Luna.
Aren't those antidepressants?
Headaches, insomnia, worrying about how I left things back home. Back in Pacifica, it's a lot. It's been a struggle, but I'm coping. I'll be fine. I promise. I didn't want to say anything. You've been busy, a lot on your mind, all of...
You know, you can always talk to me.
Sure, but... You know, it's not the same.
I really wish we could get that beautiful head of yours looked at by a professional.
Professionals are hard to come by out in the sticks. As soon as we return to civilization, yes, I promise. I think there's someone in there, inside the fence. A normal someone. I can feel them. The emotions are loud and close, but there's a barrier between us. Sorry for not waking up earlier. I'm glad you found me.
Ah, the sun feels nice. Although I should probably find some shade soon.
Should you be out in the sun?
A few minutes can't hurt. I have vitiligo. I'm not a vampire.
So far today, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong.
Turn that frown upside down.
Shut your damn mouth, girl.
We're still alive, and we found the bus. Also, Gnome.
How can you focus on drawing right now? I'm envious.
Girl, I draw to stop my mind from spinning out of control. It's how I cope. I keep forgetting we also found Gnome. Where are they? Did they hear me say that?
The robot must be somewhere behind that fence.
And you want to go after it?
We need a driver.
You'll trust a rogue robot to drive the bus?
Are you driving the bus?
Shit.
Gnome sensed another anomal. In there.
In where? In there? The trailer park? What are they doing? I know. Stupid question. We don't know who they are or what they are. Be careful, is all I'm saying. What's the plan, Stan?
Gnome says there's an anomal in there, somewhere.
Now I get it. This is about the anomal, not the robots.
What?
How's it looking?
Fine, I think. Can't tell for sure yet.
Another pickle.
Oh my, what the hell is up with you and pickles?
We're in one?
Oh, you're so annoying.
The robot's not the only thing we need to look for. There's an anomal in there.
How do you know?
Gnome's hypersensitive to those things.
Fine, I'll help look, but this is not a sisterly bonding thing, okay?
This is some industrial-grade fencing.
What's that?
No, just talking to myself. Sai?
What?
I need your help.
Am I lifting something?
Absolutely not. But maybe some light bending.
Fine.
Man, I'm still...
What am I to you, Pax? A tool?
A big and beautiful woman with inner and outer strength.
I love you, but fuck you. There. Happy?
Happy. Hey, everyone. This is what we're gonna do. I don't think we have a choice. We need to look for our robot and this anomal. Look, we can't leave an anomal behind, and we need a driver.
You're not going in there on your own.
I think it's best for everyone that I stay behind. I'm still dizzy.
We need that bus back on the road. Sai?
I lift buses now. This is my life.
Would you rather join the adventuring party?
You know what? Yes! I would very much prefer that.
If you need me, I'll be there.
No. Mind keeping watch?
None shall pass. I'll make bird noises if they do.
Whatever's good for the group.
Guys, I might need your help in there.
Sure.
Yeah. Just don't expect this to be some sort of bonding experience.
It's just a trailer park.
What were you expecting, Narnia?
Reference acknowledged.
But why the military-grade fence if it's just a trailer park?
Maybe they're really afraid of coyotes.
Did you say coyotes?
Or maybe it's not there to keep anything out, but to keep someone in.
Okay, that sounds both plausible and creepy.
Some of these trailers look like props.
What do you mean?
I don't think they're real trailers. Empty shells with fake doors. Like a movie set.
Yeah, or, I don't know, a stage? You know, like part of a theme park? Maybe they started building it and just never finished.
Desert world? It's possible. But what's our robot doing here?
Maybe it's a carny and this is where it used to work.
This is starting to sound a bit far-fetched.
You do know Pax has a gadget she uses to battle invisible squids, right? Far-fetched is no longer a word in our vocabulary.
You goddamn bikers murdered my vegetables!
Whoa, 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 easy, easy, dude, easy.
Why'd you do that to my tomatoes? Who are you working for?
Sir, please, put the weapon down. We're not here to hurt you.
What are you even talking about?
My garden, my tomatoes! I needed them to live off the grid, man! I knew your biker pack's working with them, trying to force us all into their filthy cities and...
We're not bikers. We're bus people.
Don't lie! I saw your bikes. You're lying to me. You're trying to trick me. You planning to starve me out, force me back into the city.
They'll kill you.
What? No, 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 no!
They'll kill you? Really?
He's not.
He'll be fine, at least physically. But mentally, I don't know, he sounded just like Fred, haunted by paranoid delusions.
I see it. He's infected. Hang in there, tomato guy. You'll feel better soon. This must be the garden he was talking about.
Uh-huh, and it looks like someone ran a bulldozer over it.
This hasn't just been trampled, this has been...
completely raised. Weird. Why are there rails running under the trailer? Any idea what this might be?
It looks like a locking mechanism.
A lock for what?
Don't ask me.
Star 1138 pound symbol.
What was that?
Star 1138 pound symbol.
What was that?
Z, check this out.
Fine. It's not powered. I can't do anything with this.
What do you think this place is?
You know what? I'm keen to find out. It must be connected to justice. I don't know, maybe we'll find something here we can use against them?
Is this leading us anywhere?
I know as much as you do, Pax. Let's keep working together. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Did you guys try opening the doors?
They don't open. They're not real.
Sai, could you try pushing this trailer?
I can try. It's not budging.
Hey Z, give me a hand with this. Theo, I need you to lift this. Try pushing the trailer again, Sai.
I can try. Again. Here we fucking go! Hey, look! Hidden staircase.
careful. That's probably where they've all gone. Robot and riders.
You guys stay there. I'll check it out.
Go ahead. I have a primal fear of secret cellars beneath fake trailers.
What's your job? Calling the elevator, probably? Z, I need a hand. If we can get this thing open, maybe we can control the elevator.
This is welded shut. We'd have to break it open and that could damage it.
Hey, Theo, I need you, buddy. We got ourselves a control panel and an elevator.
I'll connect my deck. I can override the controls, but I don't know if I'll be able to do the same from another panel. If we all go down...
We might be stuck. You'll have to stay here.
I'll keep Theo company. I'll only slow you down.
It's you and me for this one, Z. Let's do this. We'll find a way to signal you when we're ready to go back up. If you don't hear anything, recall the elevator in 1 hour. We'll be on it.
I swear, if we are descending into a zombie apocalypse,
Watch out for biker gangs, and bring our robot back in one piece.
What's the matter with you?
Just the first time.
First
time in an elevator.
Of course it is. I wasn't thinking. Don't worry. They're safe.
How would you know? How old is this thing, and how deep does it even go? Exactly. We're basically in a coffin, descending into a tomb, and I'm gonna...
We're slowing down. It'll be fine, Z. Trust me.
I have a bad feeling about this. Okay. Holy shit. What is this place?
Looks like my old high school.
Why is there an underground school in the middle of the Nevada desert? Wait, sorry, you went to high school?
For a year. In Sacramento. I even went to prom.
How was it?
Humiliating. Come on, we have a robot to find.
Jeez, I can't get over this place. It's so normal and also incredibly creepy.
Definitely getting strong Justice Secret Facility vibes.
I've heard so many conspiracy theories, and this is like walking right into one of them.
Like what?
Like, you know, Justice created the noise. That they kidnap children and do experiments on them. That JFK is still alive.
John F. Kennedy still alive?
Well, yeah, Marilyn's alive.
Yeah, that's different, but the rest of it I buy. All of it. What would JFK do?
He'd shut this shit down. If he knew what Justice had turned into, this is not what he wanted.
How would you know?
How'd you think I passed time back home? I read everything. Kennedy wanted to make sure what happened to his wife would never happen to anyone again. That's why he founded Justice, to protect the nation, not to subjugate it.
Yeah, I don't know if you can separate the two, Z. I think this is exactly what he intended. looks like our robot,
Except this one looks like it's been here for years. What does it mean?
It means there's probably a good reason why our robot came here, and we may be looking at it.
This is creepy. Shit!
Relax. It's a cardboard cutout.
Well, I don't like it. Hold on. I need a minute.
What's going on?
It's, well, you know, enclosed spaces, deep underground.
The claustrophobia.
Yeah, that's just one of them. Add fear of heights, fear of the dark, fear of abandonment. Got a whole field of phobias in full bloom.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. Annie made that very clear. Just a tragic set of circumstances.
Do you actually mean that, or are you making a point?
No, I mean it. So I guess I was being ambiguous on purpose. Not passive-aggressive, more like just passive. Look, I'm not angry. Staying angry is exhausting. I can't keep blaming you for leaving. And the phobias, come on, that's not just on you. Everyone left. Until it was only moms and me. I mean, that was pretty fucking traumatic. Anyway, time to move forward. We might not be sisters, but we don't have to be enemies.
How about being friends?
How about we just keep moving? This is not creepy at all. Nope. Totally normal.
They're all deactivated. No.
Just a wild guess. We're in the school library?
I hope there's a way through.
If not, we're going back. Bad feeling just got worse.
We're not leaving without the robot.
They're controlling the media, the government, and the economy.
Turn the lights off.
Could just be fluctuating power.
Yeah, maybe. Or that dead robot flicked the switch. Thank God, a way out. Locked.
Locked?
Well, you can't break the door down? ERP.
ERP?
No, URP, Universal Robotic Port, controls the door. Right, okay. We need a physical key. Or finger.
A finger?
Like, a robot finger. Authorized robots will have embedded access.
Sure. Why not? Let's find a finger.
Where did the robots go?
This isn't good.
If they're waking up, This one.
Why this one?
Because the badge says librarian.
Oh.
Careful, careful. If you damage it, we'll never get out of here.
Got a better idea?
I got a screwdriver. There's a trick to detaching the arm. I've scavenged a few parts in my time. Most of the robots in Liberty are Frankenstein's.
You mean Frankenstein's monsters?
No. Okay, it should be possible to detach the arm now, but there's a trick to it.
What's the trick?
You pull and twist.
What the fuck? Oh, no, you don't!
The robots are still awake. Okay.
They must have been hibernating to save power.
Does that mean?
It means we have to keep our eyes open and step lightly.
Shit.
It's finger time.
Just stick it in.
Weird, but okay.
Nice fingering.
Ziggy! Honestly.
So, is it true you survived doing confidence games in Pacifica?
I survived by taking every gig I could find. Delivering food, doing rich people's personal shopping, walking their dogs, moving heavy furniture, working security at events.
Okay, fine, yeah, fine. I get it. You don't need to, you know.
Sure. Yeah. I supplemented my income with cons to pay the bills.
Oh yeah? Like what kind of cons?
Like, I deliver food to a ritzy apartment and bully them into giving me a huge tip. Or make them believe they hadn't paid for the food. Or I do someone's personal shopping, buy the cheapest wholesale crap, and repack it into fancy containers. When I worked at warehouses, I'd mess with my supervisors and file complaints to get payouts. until I was blacklisted. My favorite was working security at private events. I'd trick guests into donating to charities at the door.
You stiffed charities?
I'd give half away, call the rest a service fee. I don't feel too bad about it. I needed all the charity I could get.
Oh, shit! Why is it moving like that? Welcome to my worst nightmare, fighting creepy robotic rejects in an abandoned underground high school.
That's an incredibly specific worst nightmare.
Return to your homeroom or dormitory student. There's a curfew in effect. Return to your homeroom or dormitory student. There's a curfew. Return to your homeroom or dormitory student. There's a curfew in effect.
Great, this nightmare just got much worse.
Hey, we're not students, we're hall monitors.
False. We are hall... False. We are hall monitors. We monitor the halls. The halls are not for students. Please return to your homeroom or dormitory.
You're about a decade out of date. Be gone. You're about a decade out of date and long overdue for the scrap heap.
There's a curfew in effect. There's a curfew.
That must be all of them. There can't be more zombie robots in this place. Please. Why?
I don't know, Z. We need to keep moving. We have a robot to find.
You know, I'm starting to think it's not worth it.
If you want to head back, be my guest.
I'm not going back on my own, okay? But for the record, this is a terrible idea.
It's all part of the deep state plan. They're controlling the media. What's that?
One of those squids I saw back home, I think they eat echoes.
But why is it a squid?
It looks like a squid, a translucent, monstrous, flying squid thing.
I need a minute before we face... whatever it is.
It's okay. I need a breather. How are you doing?
Mostly fine. I'm not having a good time, but I'm managing. You don't need to constantly check up on me. I can take care of myself. I just needed a break.
Of course, you can take care of yourself. That doesn't mean I can't help. I mean, we're family, right?
Are we having a heart-to-heart now? What do you want? So, do you want us to be sisters again?
I'm not asking you for anything.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get this over with. I'm sure the worst is behind us. More classrooms.
Maybe offices, dorm rooms, or maybe... Hey, did you hear that?
Oh, that squid thing again?
No, there's someone here. Someone human.
The whispering.
Squid's close.
We don't know.
You, should... Whoa! Someone's in there.
Riders! Is it weird that I'm happy it's riders, not zombots?
Not weird. I prefer these freaks to, what did you call them? Zombots?
What do we do?
Riders. Fighting one guy, we help the one, right? Hello, boys.
And girls.
And girls. Didn't your parents teach you not to gang up on people?
Who the hell are you?
I'm fine. I don't need your help.
Oh, no. We insist.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you ganging up on one person? Doesn't seem fair.
You see what he can do? It's totally fair.
Not 2 or 3 people, but a dozen?
He's really good at fighting.
Okay, still not an excuse for unfair loss.
In your face! You're dead meat.
Okay, still not understanding.
Well, now there's 3 of you against us. Happy?
I told you.
Hello, loser.
I told you. I could have handled these guys.
Jeez, buddy, show some gratitude.
Wait, is that sword?
He's a normal. And the sword is
an illusion. He's using Vox. Surprise! You're on fire! You're burning.
I remember you guys.
Just some imagination and...
Hey, easy. We're on the same side. You can put down your weapon and your shouts. I'm not here to fight you.
The enemy of my enemy, and so on.
I'm sorry, what?
She's trying to agree with you about being on the same side. She just has trouble communicating.
Oh.
I'm Ziggy. This is my, this Pax. And you are?
Eli. Thanks for helping. Although, I'm still not sure why you helped.
We're anomals. And anomals stick together.
Do they? I haven't been around other shoutmen in forever, so I wouldn't know.
It's a thing.
Is it, though?
Look, I'm here to find something, and I'm not leaving until I do.
We're also looking for something, or someone. A missing robot. We could pool our resources.
Safety in numbers? I'm guessing you've also run into the zombie robots, or zombots, if you will.
No way.
Huh?
Sure. Murderbots, riders, squids. We're only missing justice at this point. Let's keep moving and stay together.
As long as it's fine with you.
Me? Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. So, you're not a horned rider?
I'm not really a rider. It's complicated.
But you arrived here with them?
They chased me here. I don't even know how they found me.
Hey.
Yep.
They're vocal?
I tell stories, and those stories
come to life. Like that sword? I mean, very cool. Very cool.
Thank you. I like... keep my audience entertained.
Wait, you call your opponents your audience?
The world's a stage, and we're all of us players.
I like this one. Pax, can we keep him, please?
If you insist.
How did you find this place, Eli?
I've been looking for it for years. A couple of days ago, I got a solid lead, and here it is.
Oh, wow. Weird that we'd end up here at the same time.
There is no such thing as coincidence.
That does not look safe.
We can use the beam to cross.
Fine, but I'm not going first.
Don't worry, I'll be the test bunny. See? Perfectly safe.
I wouldn't call it safe. Looked pretty fucking unsafe to me.
Hey, I'm also afraid of heights, but you're okay. Just keep your eyes on the beam.
Okay. Here I go. Here I go.
You coming?
Oh, no!
It's safe. Ah! Ziggy! Can you hear me? Answer me! Z!
Pax?
Oh, thank God! Are you hurt?
You said it was safe.
I'm sorry, Z. Are you?
No, I don't think I'm hurt. I landed between walls on top of, I don't know what this, I think packing materials, but, okay, either I've gone blind or it's pitch black down here. I can't see a thing, and I hate the dark. I hate this.
We're gonna get you out of there, Z. Promise.
Hang in there, Ziggy. You'll be fine.
Okay.
I'll look for another way around. I'll find you guys.
Ziggy!
Down here! Down here, please hurry.
Ziggy, where are you? Hold on, Z. I'm coming for you. Hey, Z! Call out when you hear me.
I hear you. I'm in here. I'm stuck between walls. I can barely move. I can barely breathe.
You gotta use your Vox, Z. You gotta phase through the wall.
What? What? Are you insane? I have no idea how thick it is or what it's made of. What if I get stuck?
We'll figure it out. Just try to calm down and breathe.
Okay, yeah, easy for you to say.
Follow my voice. Can you hear me? Follow my voice.
I'm here. I'm here.
Try pushing through the wall.
Are you sure? Is that the only solution? I prefer to not die today, Pax. Pushing my whole body through could kill me.
I'll help you. Put your hand through and grab onto mine. I'll pull you out.
If I get stuck, you get stuck.
I'm willing to take that chance. You're my sister. I'm not leaving you behind.
All right, okay, fuck it. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this. I pushed my hand as far as it goes. Can you see it?
No. This part of the wall must be too thick.
What the hell, Pax?
Move closer to me.
Pax?
Stay with me, Z.
How do we get out of here?
Try again, Z.
It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
It will. Trust me. We can do this.
Okay. Okay, here goes. Here goes. Pushing through.
Holy shit!
Are you okay? No missing bits?
No, Pax. No missing bits, not this time.
It was just a pinky. No great loss.
I hate you. You know how anxious I am with everything. Being trapped in what felt like a crypt didn't exactly help with the anxieties, but you came through for me. Thanks for pulling me through. Fuck, you could have lost your arm.
I trust you, sis. And I was not gonna leave you behind.
So, how do we feel about the new kid?
Don't know yet. Let's just keep our eyes open.
I don't know. Seems nice.
Nice?
Yeah, nice. What?
When was the last time you were around a boy, Z?
Fuck you, Pax.
This is nice.
You're joking, right? Please tell you're joking. Hey, they've got swings. Do you remember when we used to do this? For hours? It's a miracle we didn't get sick. Well, no, actually, I did. A lot. Oh, we're being. The wall stays back. There were rat skeletons, Pax. Rat skeletons.
Is this going to hold the two of us?
Only one way to find out.
Look, Ziggy. I've changed a lot. I've learned a lot, and I'm figuring out how to be part of a family again.
Is the crew your family in this situation? You've really gone soft.
What we've got going works. I haven't gotten this close to people since leaving Liberty. I'm not asking you to let Annie go. And you don't have to stay with us if you don't want to. I just want you to be a part of my life again. We can take care of each other. And I can do a better job this time.
I want to trust you again. I really do. I can't shake the image of you attending the prom. Are there photos, please?
Oh, I burned them all. No one will ever know.
Oh my... Not again!
We can do this.
Fine, I guess.
You were acting in violation of school guidelines. This is subject to corporal punishment.
Not this again. What's with you guys? Do you all share the same scripts or something?
That's correct. We share the same behavioral scripts.
Great. Remember when we fought those bullies at the market?
This is nothing like fighting a bunch of 7-year-olds.
It's sort of the same. What did you call these guys? Zombots?
Zombots. Yeah, like
Freeze, fools!
Zombots. Yeah, like zombie robots. Zombots.
Yeah, I got that, Dee. It's not that clever.
It's pretty clever, especially since Justice calls their combat robots combots.
Who decided that was a good name? I mean, combots?
You know what? I think it's pretty good. If Justice is good at anything, it's branding.
We make a good team.
You think? You know what? I feel like I'm playing second fiddle to your lead fiddle.
Is that how it goes?
Hey, Ziggy, Pax, over here. It's me, Eli, from before.
He's such a goofball.
You're okay? I knew you'd be okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Pax saved... I mean, my sister saved my ass. She could have been a bit more careful, but she saved me.
Way to go, Pax.
Did you find what you were looking for yet?
Yes and no. I found something. It'll just take a second. Follow me. This was my room when I lived here. It'll just take a second. I thought I left it here, but I don't see it.
What are you looking for?
Something important. A gift from someone who took care of me. The only person who cared for me.
Oh, well, we'll help you look. Right, Pax? So what are we looking for?
A doll. My friend made it for me. I used to hide it under my pillow to keep me safe at night.
Wait, is this it?
No.
This was my point. So... Wait, so you lived here? Wait, you went to school here?
What about this one?
Mine was sewn by hand.
Like I was trying to say... Wait, so you lived here? Wait, you went to school here?
Sort of. This wasn't a regular school. Justice did experiments on us. Kids my age.
What kind of experiments?
They tried to make us into deviants. You know.
This one?
Sorry. Look for something handmade. Okay, so... They tried to make us into deviants.
Is this it?
No. Anyway, they tried to make us into deviants. You know, shoutmen, anomals.
What?
They'd put us in the whispering room, and when we came out, they'd tell us to talk, to try and mess with people. Most of the time, with most of the kids, it didn't work.
This it?
No way! You found it!
What is it supposed to be?
Ophelia, my friend, the one who looked out for me, she told me about a creature who kept her safe before she ended up here. I loved hearing stories about it. The antlers, the mask made of bone, the fire in its belly. I asked if this creature could keep me safe too, so she made me this to protect me. It was a birthday gift. Not that we really had birthdays. She sort of inspired my love of storytelling. Her and this little dude.
Why, so you're back here to look for answers?
Yeah, I was hoping. I mean, usually I'm an optimist. It takes a lot to get me down, but...
What the hell kind of experiments was Justice running on you?
I don't remember much, just the whispering room. Every few weeks they put me in there, and then one day, I could use my voice to make people believe my stories. Look, I'm sorry, but I want to keep looking for information about my friend Ophelia. Is that okay? There's a computer room all the way down. I'm thinking that's a good place to look for information. So how did you get out from that crawl space?
Pax helped me push through a wall.
Huh. So that's what you do.
That's part of it. I vibrate and then I can slip through solid matter.
Cool.
No, it's dangerous, so I try not to do it. I lost my finger once.
You lost a finger? That's hardcore.
Is it? Really?
It's pretty hardcore.
I was 5. Didn't feel very hardcore back then, you know.
Hey, wear every scar as a trophy. It's part of your identity.
I guess.
Like I said, there is no such thing as coincidence. This was meant to be.
Yeah? You really believe so?
I really believe so. I'm not sure I would have won that fight without you. You arrived just in time.
Like the wizards we are.
Truth. And you guys are looking for a robot? There are a lot of robots around.
We're looking for a very particular robot. Our driver?
How did it end up here?
Good question. One I'd very much like answered.
Return to your homeroom or dormitory.
This looks exactly like my high school cafeteria.
What, robots and all?
We did have a lot of jocks.
Oh, same thing. Which group were you part of?
To me, I ate alone.
Oh, that's sad.
Not to me. I hated eating with other people.
I'm sorry to ask, but what's with all the talking?
Banter? It's Pax's thing. She doesn't sit charge for attacks.
Oh, I thought you did it to throw people off balance.
That too.
There he is! The traitor!
How could you betray us after everything?
You broke Patsy's heart, man.
This has nothing to do with you guys. Just go!
Not without your head, brother.
As I was saying, that too. Everyone.
If you're coming for this guy, you might as well give up now. He's with us. In your face!
Well, you just met him. How can you do that?
I don't know, we all just clicked, you know?
I don't, but I wish I did.
That's a normal thing you wouldn't know.
Wait, you're all of you shouting?
That didn't register until now.
You're not the most resistant person.
What? We just your friends earlier, so you might as well surrender now.
Our friends? What are you talking about?
Dude's got a flamethrower.
Oh yeah, that's the fireman.
Wait, you know them?
We socialized, but it creeps me out. Way too infatuated with fire. Great at barbecues, though.
Careful with that flamethrower, buddy. You could end up burning something.
That's the point. I burn stuff.
Sure, but we're in an underground facility with only one exit. Maybe not start a fire we can't escape?
I was planning on burning you.
The way you're waving that thing around, you risk burning everything. Come here! So, anyway, the way you're waving that thing around, you risk... Girl power!
What are you doing? What's the point of this conversation?
You look different. You sure you're a writer?
There's no dress code to follow. We're all of us.
Sure, but the rest of them look like they've done their shopping for a post-apocalyptic capital.
Your point is?
The point is, stand out. And not in a good way. I'll never be a part of their club.
I have my own club. And that club was birthed in the cleansing fires of...
Take that! Dude, you've got serious issues.
Fire can't hurt.
Are you totally sure about that, buddy?
My speaks make sure of it. My body lives in harmony with the flame.
Your speaks? You're a noble? You have some sort of fire thing going?
I'm a shouter. I will speak in service of the fire and the asphalt god.
Man, I wish I could take you with us. Take that!
Hey, any more writers down here, Eli?
I don't think so, unless...
What?
Unless she brought more.
She?
My ex. Also, the boss lady of our pack.
Your ex? The boss? If that's the same boss we ran into earlier, you're in deep trouble.
I made some terrible choices, don't judge me. This is as far down as it goes. This floor was off limits to the kids, except for and the experiments. Yeah. Also, this is where they kept all the computers. Your robot is probably down here too. Check all the other floors. Do you think these computers still work?
Only one way to find out. Why?
If we can access the files, we can search for information about my friend.
Let's give it a shot.
And I'll look for our robot.
It's a new world order. A one-world government where the
Robot? You in here? We've got echoes, kid. And lots of them.
to keep us sick.
There you are. Finally. What are you doing in that chair? What the heck is this place? The echoes, the whispers. This is the whispering room. This is where they experimented on the children.
Pax? What happened? Why do I feel so strange?
Who are you? You're not a robot.
My voice is different because my original programming has been restored. I'm the caretaker, but I'm also still the robot you so affectionately called Tin Can and Rust Bucket. Someone is whispering to me. Inside. Many someones.
You were infected by an echo, which is impossible.
Oh. Is that what it was? An echo? It was invasive. It flooded my circuits with awful thoughts and images, trying to make me afraid and angry, trying to make me hate. Is this what humans have to contend with? If so, I feel sorry for everyone. I would have been unable to extract myself if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I just don't understand how an echo could work on you. You're not human.
I'm not. Although I do feel very different. It was very odd.
What do you mean by feel different? Do robots feel things?
That depends on your definition of the word. But no, not by human standards. Except now, I do feel things. I can't explain it, Pax. I'm the same, but different. Very different.
The caretaker, what does that mean?
It's my name, and my role. I took care of the children. I still do. They're my responsibility.
You took care of the children? But in this school?
This is where I was posted. I'm a caretaker model, and the children were my responsibility. At some point, the administrators must have decommissioned me, wiped all my programming, my memories. When Luna bought me, she installed an open-source personality. But there was obviously still something of the caretaker left in my cache. That's what pulled me here. When we got close to this place, I picked up a signal. Something was triggered. I'm sorry I left you all behind, but I was unable to resist the call.
Come on, robot. Caretaker. Whatever's happening to you, you're still our driver.
I'm sorry, Pax. I can't leave.
Are you kidding me? Do you know how long we've been looking for you?
My responsibility is with the children. This is where I belong, where I'm meant to be.
This place is abandoned. The children are all gone.
I apologize, but I can't go with you.
We need you to drive the bus.
I'm very sorry. I want to come with you, but I was built to care for the children.
The children are gone. There's no reason for you to stay.
There might still be children left behind. They might come back. I can't leave, Pax. I'm sorry I can't be more helpful, Pax. But until all the children are safe—
Move!
Oh.
Did you feel something?
That was odd. I felt compelled to move. I'm sorry. Did you say something just before? This must be what it's like to feel distracted.
I used vocals on you to make you move.
Oh. So that's what it feels like. It's very strange. Why did you do that, Pax?
I guess to see if it will work. It means you're not like any other robot. You're more like a human.
Human? I see. But until all the children are safe and accounted for, I must stay here. I hope you understand, Pax. It's not that I don't want to help you, but I can't.
The kids are okay.
They are?
I promise.
Oh. In that case, I'm ready to leave when you are.
Hey, there she is.
Oh my god, Pax, where the hell have you... Oh, you found the robot. Okay, thank God.
That's your robot? But that's...
Eli?
CT? Wow, you're still here? I guess that makes sense.
Wait, what? You two know each other?
CT was my caretaker. I thought they dismantled the caretaker units when they shut the place down and sent all the children away.
So you were telling the truth about the children, Pax. I wasn't dismantled. They just wiped my memory and programming. My goodness, Eli. You're a grown man.
It's been over a decade, CT. I came back to look for my friend, Ophelia. Do you remember her?
Of course. You two were always getting into trouble. Unfortunately, I have no information about the children who were sent away. The records were erased from the servers.
Oh no. This whole time I thought, if I could just find this place again, I'd also find her. But that was stupid. It's been so long. But what are you doing back here, CT?
I came back for the children. I also thought I would find them here, which I realize now was illogical. Those children are all grown. Before that, I served as their driver and cook. I hope they'll let me continue that assignment.
Why do you think we came after you? But first, we need to get out of here. CT, can you call the elevator for us?
Yes, I can.
Where's Theo and Sai?
Who's Theo and Sai?
They probably went back to the bus.
You guys have a bus?
Theo! Theo!
Something's not right. Wait, what's that smell?
Hey, caretaker, you should stay back.
Riders. And they have Theo and Gnome.
Where's Sai?
Brothers, sisters, let them go.
They stole our bikes!
Surrender, and we'll let your friends leave, Eli.
It's fine, Ziggy. This is my fight. I'll just turn myself in and...
Nope. You're one of us now, and we don't leave anyone behind. Let our people go.
Fine. You wanna dance? Light 'em up, riders!
Hoax can trick people into seeing things that aren't real. What would happen if we used our new shout to make them believe they're on fire? You're dying. Let's show these guys what happens when they hurt our friends.
We're not hurt.
We're actually doing
Hey, where's Sai?
She's not with the other hostages?
No, where's Sai?
No idea. I haven't seen her for ages.
Theo?
I don't know.
Take yourself.
You're right. They really love fire, don't they?
It's a sign of a primitive culture.
What was that?
No, I said it's a sign of a primitive culture.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said dim-witted vulture.
Why would I say dim-witted vulture?
I don't know. I wasn't the one who said it.
Okay, so what's up with all the fire?
The fire cleanses. The fire
Shoutman's.
Even Shoutman's burn.
That's deeply disturbing, even for a tribe of bonded.
It's about self-expression.
You're burning.
Yeah, and the fire.
Also about self-expression.
I hope this is the last time we have to deal with these guys.
Once we leave the provinces, there are no more writers.
Thank God for that.
One messes with my
Yo, Sai, you good?
Hachi.
Come on. What were you doing?
I went for a walk, and when I came back, everyone was gone.
You went for a walk?
I thought I saw a kangaroo. I was curious.
In your face. A kangaroo? Girl, we're in America, not Australia.
I'm sure there are kangaroos. What the fuck was that thing?
Nice entrance, Sai.
I get mad when people fuck with my friends.
Glad to hear it. Now maybe apply some of that butt-kicking strength to this fight?
A fence isn't a human body, Pax. I don't want to.
I'll hurt you. I hear you, so maybe just a little bit of that butt-kicking strength?
I'll do what I can.
Watch out for the Molotovs.
I'm getting used to those by now.
One day ago, you didn't... Girl power! So, anyway, one day ago, you didn't know what a Molotov was.
You broke my fucking heart, Eli. You're going to pay for ghosting me.
Seriously, what is going on here? So the boss lady also happens to be your ex-girlfriend?
She's not always this angry.
She was... Girl power! She was real mad the first time we met. I also punched her lights out.
Wait, you've met?
Twice. Patsy rudely interrupted my beauty sleep back in Oregon. We also met Patsy earlier today. She's got a breaking leg.
Patsy, I thought you weren't going to attack any more travelers.
You shouldn't be talking about breaking promises.
Be gone.
I have no fucking idea what's going on, but I'm absolutely here for the sloppy drama.
We also had a bit of a road rage incident.
And you have terrible aim.
Jesus, this is getting tedious. Everyone! We're all on the same side. We're all friends. Yes?
We are?
Well, clearly we are.
What's your point?
You're all wasting time fighting each other when the real enemy's justice. So please just stop this nonsense. Make up. Let's all get on with things, all right?
Patsy, can we just talk this out?
You want to talk? Fine. Let's talk.
I'm sorry for just leaving in the middle of the night.
It was a shitty thing to do. Was any of it real? Or were you just using me to get what you wanted?
Of course it was real. And it was good. For a while. But my path lies elsewhere. And so does yours, I think. That doesn't mean I don't care about you.
I just thought... I work hard. to provide for the pack. Changed everything to have someone looking out for me for a change. But I know it's over. I was just angry you didn't trust me enough to talk to me.
I get it. I should have done things differently. No hard feelings?
No hard feelings. And I respect your new pack. They take no prisoners. Ride safe, boo.
These guys are actually nice. That guy over there asked me about my art.
On the one hand, they did hold us hostage. On the other, they gave us a snack.
Trail mix and bottled water.
A choice of sparkling and non-sparkling.
I almost feel bad for kicking their asses.
We should do something for them. How about a free show?
Are you serious?
Actually, that sounds like jolly good fun. Pax, you're cool.
Let's do it.
Hot dog! Let's get our instruments.
You sure about this, Pax?
Lighten up, Theo. It's good for morale. Let's put on a good show for these guys.
I'm here for it.
Is this what they call the Stockholm Syndrome?
So, which song do we play?
I haven't been to a concert in years.
I don't think I've ever been to a concert.
Well, this is gonna rock.
You better kill it, Pax. Woo! No, seriously, because people know we're related, okay? Do not embarrass me.
I hope they perform as well as they did at the Republic border crossing.
You... what?
Guys, gals, non-binary pals, we are the Dustborn! One, two, three, four! Information, epidemic, for pollution, it's systemic, a global eclipse of reason, the great American flu, a plague for everyone.
And so it was that I found myself walking barefoot along the Mother Road through the Promised Lands. I hadn't eaten in a week. I was dehydrated and close to death's door when a vast and terrifying figure appeared before me. This was Bituman.
Ay, Dios mío.
The black top melted beneath his feet. He towered over me, blocking out the stars. His breath stank of tarmac and engine oil. I thought I was dead. But his noxious breath nourished me. His molten gaze eased all my pains, and when he spoke, in a voice of thunder and fire, I fell into a dreamless sleep. When I woke up, I was with the Horn Riders. They called me a prophet, they fed and clothed me, and gave me shelter. From them, I learned the mysterious ways of the 100 routes, and by, I earned my own ride. Which is when I decided to skedaddle and look for answers to all my questions. Who am I? Where did I come from? Why did the asphalt god save me? And who was the girl who took care of me when I was a lost child in an unfamiliar place? Which brings us back here, to this place, and to the end of my story, for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Wow.
Good show. Any of it true?
I tell no lies, Gnome. Do you guys sleep outside?
I do. Well, I mean, last night I did. They all sleep on the bus.
I love sleeping outside, unless it's raining.
What do you do if it's raining?
I still sleep outside. I just get very wet.
You're weird.
Thank you.
Hey, how do you feel?
Oh, I don't believe I've ever been asked that question before. I think my answer is normal. I feel normal. By that, I don't mean the same as before. I mean that I feel, and that feels normal.
What do you remember from before the reboot?
I like to think of it as a rebirth, and I remember everything. Well, everything from before they shut me down and after I woke up in La Torre. There's a gap in the middle. But I want to reassure you, Pax, there's no other hidden me. This is it. All of me. And more. I'm finally alive. I don't know if I have the words to describe it.
You and Eli go way back.
I was his caretaker. But I'm not sure I should speak to him about it. It might be upsetting to be reminded of an unpleasant time in his life. Eli was always so full of life and optimism, despite the grim circumstances. It appears he hasn't changed one bit.
How did you end up working for Luna?
When they decommissioned me, I lost myself. If I had to guess, my body ended up on the black market. When I woke up a few years later in La Torre, I'd been wiped clean. They removed my memories and programming, but not my full backup. When I came home, I was able to retrieve everything, up until the moment of my demise. Those years in between are gone forever. And how I came to be in Pacifica with Luna, I'll never know.
What did they do to the kids in that place?
The caretaker units were teachers and counselors. Our job was to care and provide for the children. We had no insight into what went on behind closed doors. I knew that the children were taken into what they called the Whispering Room. But for what reason, I can't tell you. That's why I went into the room myself when I returned. I wanted to see, to understand.
So, your rebirth, what happened to you in that room?
I came home to retrieve my memories and reboot my original program so that I could care for the children again. I did not plan to enter the Forbidden Room, but I wanted to understand. And so I walked into the Whispering Room and turned on the machines. It was perhaps an act of rebellion against those who built me. I heard the voices, the whispers, and then I blacked out. I think that's the best word for it. Some time passed, and then you found me. And then I was awake. I still hear the whispers in my head. I don't think they're going away, and I think that's okay.
What about Eli's O? Do you remember her?
She wasn't one of my children. There were over a dozen caretakers. I was responsible for the younger boys. I often saw her with Eli, but I know nothing about the girl. We were programmed to only care for our wards, no one else. If that sounds cruel, perhaps it was. But I believe we brought comfort to the children, even if we could do nothing else for them.
Anyway.
I appreciate your kindness, Pax, especially given the rocky start to our relationship. I look forward to getting to know you better. Hi, Pax.
You got the drone working.
His name is Cat. He was a surveyor drone. I liberated him from those limitations, and now he can be whatever he wants.
And what does he want?
He wants to be close to me. Like a cat to a human. He's fond of me. And I think I'm fond of him. Can I help you with something?
What's cooking, Doc?
Nothing special, I'm afraid. We have potatoes and vegetables from your mother's commune, but I haven't been able to restock on anything else. As part of my caretaker protocol, I have the ability to taste food and judge flavor and nutritional values, but I can't tell whether something is good or not.
Yo.
What do you think of the new kid?
He's fun. Good storyteller. He'll keep everyone entertained. Also, his Vox.
Haven't heard anything like it. I hope he decides to stick around.
Sure. The more the merrier, I guess.
You don't trust Eli?
It's not that. He's obviously a good kid. It's just... This began with just the four of us. Then we picked up your sister, and... Don't get me wrong, Ziggy's awesome, and I'm really happy she's here. But now there's Eli, and the caretaker, and who knows what's next.
If it was just the four of us, we might not have gotten this far.
Fair point. I just wish... Nah, forget it. It's fine. I'm fine. It's all fine. Sure.
Keep drawing. Maybe someday you'll be a pro.
Funny. Huh? What's this? You know, I don't think I ever said, girlfriend, I'm secretly attracted to authoritarian dictator President Philip Ward. I'd sure love a collectible card featuring his handsome mug. But I kind of like this. As an ironic gift, it's spot on. As a sign of how much you know and love me, not so much. I'll keep it. Maybe it'll be worth a fortune on the black market someday. For me? I mean, sure. This could be worth something, but I don't know if I'm the right person for this gift. Don't think I don't appreciate it. JFK's a hottie. First among equals. Not that the competition's very fierce. But next time you give me something, maybe pick something more, me.
Check out the stars. So many. Sorry, I was in my own head.
Do you believe there's intelligent life out there?
I don't believe there's intelligent life here. Speaking of, did you notice something off with Sai? Getting odd vibes is what I'm saying.
I'm sure it's nothing. But let me know if you see or sense anything. I want to nip things in the bud before they blow up.
Prime bud-nipping time. I'm sure it's fine. Anyone would be stressed out after a day like this. Well, my day was pretty dull. I slept late and then was held hostage by a bunch of surprisingly polite post-apocalypse cosplayers. You had a whole big adventure. Even caught yourself a cutie. I'm not keen on new faces, but it's nice to have someone a little less jaded around.
Cutie, huh? Thinking of starting a new romantic entanglement?
God, no. No. I wouldn't stand a chance with Ziggy around. The new sexy is remarkably cheerful for someone who spent their formative years in justice chains. I thought my origin story was bad, caught up in the broadcast while vacationing with my parents, but his is worse. Do you believe justice is breeding their own anomal army?
Do you remember much of the broadcast?
Oh, God, no. Nothing. I was 7, living in a cocoon of luxury. I do remember being afraid, people screaming, but my father got us out of the Republic and back to Hong Kong in a day. It's amazing what money can do. We never spoke of it. They split up soon after. My father moved back to England. My mother rediscovered gin. And I didn't even realize that I had powers until I was in boarding school. As anomal origin stories go, it's not very exciting. The stars really are spectacular out here. I don't think I've ever seen them like this. Makes me miss city life a lot less. When I go back home...
Do you miss us?
Do you?
That's not an answer. But, yeah, I guess I do.
Huh. I miss some of it, some of the time. Most of the time I'm just... confused. And you send a lot of mixed signals, like right now. Right. So, when I go back home, I'll miss this. I don't think Hong Kong's got any property with stargazing opportunities. Anyway, feel free to leave. I'm sure others would appreciate a moment of your time. What are you doing?
Getting more comfortable? Do you mind?
No, I don't mind.
Hey, boss.
I went through a phase where I thought moms were robots.
How are you, ma'am?
This was my point, so...
I went through a phase where I thought moms were robots.
And were they?
Well, technically it's never been disproved, so...
Since my parents basically were robots, I went through a phase where I thought all robots were extinct.
You know, I would take the phase to
the party at Henry Surface Station all the time.
Oh, we know. Actually, Pags...
Thanks for all the help today.
Yeah, picking up from before.
Oh, we know.
Am I interrupting?
Actually, we're
Not
talking.
At all. I wanted to talk to you. You kicked ass today, Pax. I'm really happy I met you. Also you, of course. Both of you. All of you.
We all kick butt out there.
I'm almost tempted to stick around just to fight alongside you guys again.
You're leaving?
We're on an important mission, Eli. You should reconsider, you know?
I can't give up on O. Even though her trail's dead, she's out there somewhere and she may need my help. Although, CT may be my best and only lead to where to go next. She says she has no information about Ophelia. But maybe if we spend more time together, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I also don't want to be a burden on you guys.
You won't be a burden.
Thank you, Ziggy.
What do you remember of your friend Ophelia?
When the school shut down, O and I were separated. They sent me to a Justice Academy in the Heartlands to become a good little soldier boy. Maybe she was shipped to another school. They knew about her abilities. We were both careful. We never told the custodians about what we could do, or use words in front of them. They thought we were both failed experiments like most of the other kids. To be honest, all I had to go on was our old school. I have no idea where to go next. At least I found the doll and CT, your caretaker unit. That's more than I had before, I guess.
How did it feel to meet the caretaker again?
You know, I'd completely forgotten about her until I saw her today. Remember, I was just a little kid, but CT was always nice to me. I remember that. She was programmed to care for us. I don't blame her for anything that happened. Maybe it was a bit unsettling to suddenly see her again, but no more than being back in that place. And maybe CT knows something that can lead me to O.
Do you know how you got your Vox? Your word powers?
Sort of. I was so young. They put me in the whispering room for hours and hours. They did that to all of us, over and over again. And then they asked us to say stuff, to see if we were shoutmen or deviants, anomals. O was the one who realized I could make people believe anything I told them. And she told me to hide it, pretend I couldn't, to stop them from sending me away. There were kids who didn't hide it, and they just vanished.
Seems like you have a complicated history with the writers.
You could say that. Patsy and I were together for a few months, and I thought we were just having fun. When I got a solid lead on the location of my old school, I just left with Patsy's old bike. I thought she'd be cool with it. I understand now how that hurt her. She wanted more, and I broke her heart. I honestly wouldn't mind going back once I found O. Not to be with Patsy, I don't think we're a good match, but to be a Horn Rider again, I enjoyed it. They're good people. Maybe I can even stop them from assaulting innocent travelers.
Do you really believe all that stuff about the asphalt god?
Pax, come on, seriously?
I do. It wasn't bullshit. The story I told earlier, Bituman did appear to me. He did save my life. Like I said, I tell no lies.
Don't you think it's more likely the heat and hunger cause you to hallucinate and it's just dumb luck the writers found you?
Jesus, Pax.
If he came to me in a vision and that vision saved my life, what's the difference? Whether I believe it was luck or faith that saved me, the outcome's the same. I survived.
I guess there is none. And if I'm willing to ascribe something to luck, I may as well ascribe it to some nomadic tarmac god.
Pax.
Given that you're a fellow traveler, you might find some value in his ways, even if you're not a believer.
You're right, Eli. We could learn a thing or two from you, because there's a lot we don't get about the Horned Riders.
They're a good bunch, honestly. Just misunderstood. Thanks to all the highway robbery.
So, that toy from your old room, it looks a whole lot like your conjuring of the asphalt god.
That's why I joined the Riders. My vision of the tar dude looked almost exactly like the doll O made for me. The tar dude brought me to them. Same way he brought me to you. He'll lead me to Ophelia, I'm sure of it.
This belongs to you, Eli.
Oh, sick. One of my brothers or sisters must have dropped it. You already know about Bituman, the tar dude, asphalt god of the sacred routes of the Republic, a being so powerful and cool, they named him Thrice. People think he's a myth, just a story told by writers, but nothing could be farther from the truth. The tar dude's real. Sometimes at night you can see him rising from the tarmac. He helps those who travel the highways, but only if your heart is pure and your soul's free. Like me. Like you. He'll guide you to where you're going. Good looking out, boss.
Ah, God, that's pretty cool. Come on, you gotta tell me more about your asphalt god, Eli, and I will tell you more about Jane of the Void.
I picked this up in Liberty.
That's cute. What is it?
Jane of the Void. Some of the women in Liberty, I mean, most of them, but not moms, because they were Catholic. Well, at least Rosa was. Not so much Annie, but... Okay, but the women, right? They worship... worship is the wrong word. It's more like commune with...
Whoa! Slow down, Z. You lost me. Liberty, moms, what women?
Yeah, it's a lot. You know what? I'll tell you later. So we grew up in this place called Liberty, and recently people there, all women, by the way, began praying to Jane of the Void. She's a deity who protects rural communities, kind of like your Bitterman. They built this giant effigy, and they'd leave offerings in the forest, and there were daily prayers. Anyway, this is her, Jane of the Void. Or at least an effigy of her, made for children. Thank you, Pax. This is actually meaningful to me.
Cool. Maybe your Jane hangs out with my tar dude.
I'm going to stretch my legs, but thanks for the chat, Eli. It was illuminating.
No, my sister means well, you know, even if she's not great at expressing herself.
And I do hope you choose to stick around.
Thank you, man.
Anyway. Oh, we know. Actually,
dinner is ready.
So, Eli's staying.
For the time being, seeing as I have no idea where O may be. I figured I'd go with you and see where the road takes me.
Hey, caretaker? The caretaker? Or,
Technically, it's the caretaker. But it's a title I shared with 17 other units, so I'm not precious about it.
Caretaker, comma, the.
Huh?
Please, call me the Mr. Caretaker is my father.
You guys really like your own jokes.
Yeah, and it never ends, and Theo understands about a third of them, maybe?
I'm getting better. More like half.
You got a read on us real quick, Z.
To be fair, we're pretty easy to read.
Anyway, the caretaker, I've got questions. Do you know Henry and Betty? Mary and Mikey? What's the lore? What's your deal, huh?
I'm sorry, but Justice didn't give us bespoke backstories like the ones Henry and Betty have.
I'm just gonna say, I'm surprised Justice decided to reprogram standard labor robots for the caretaker program. I mean, they have custom-made combots with next-level weapons tech, so I don't get... Why would you use a basic model?
Basic? Rude.
She makes a good point. None of us were custom-built to be caretaker units.
They probably didn't want evidence of customized childcare robots for a secret government program.
Plausible deniability. Use standard technology, do custom reprogramming, wipe them afterwards.
They really did want to keep things on the down low.
Hey, why don't we talk about something else? Do you guys do sing-alongs?
Please, don't give them any ideas.
We chase